Most of everybody watching this video has, like, in middle school, went through their little phase, bro. You know what I'm talking about, the I hate everybody, leave me alone, phone on D&D, don't text me, we all, come on, bro. Come on, bro. We may have not cried on our phones, like on the internet, but we definitely hit that phone on D&D, don't text me at least once, bro. Please, bro, don't lie to me, bro. Anyways, we're reacting to what corny things people do by Clumsy. Like this video, like my video, subscribe, check out the playlist section. I love y'all. Let's get into it.
We can all agree that sometimes people be doing some corny ass shit. Me personally, I don't really judge people like that because everyone's different and I can accept the fact that everyone has different interests and personalities. Like, I'm not the type to call someone corny based on what type of music they listen to, what they wear, or what type.
No, some music is corny, bro. I remember the other day at work, I kid you not, the other day at work, someone pulled out their phone and showed me what they was listening to. They was like, "Have you heard this?" Guess what the song was, bro? Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar. Have you heard this? Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar, bro. Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar, bro.
The content they watch. The stuff I'ma talk about in this video are things or behaviors that are genuinely corny as fuck and need to be stopped.
Oh, racism's number one, bro. Oh, those creators on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram that make racism just ain't funny, bro. It's not, and they try to like rage bait and engagement farm, like that dude who walks around with the microphone talking about half of the population commit half of the crimes. Who am I? And he's just like an ugly ass dude, just rage baiting. It's weird, like.
Corny behavior I gotta talk about is being racist, sexist, homophobic, or just anything along those lines. If you are any of these things in the big 2020-25, it just shows that you're a dumb and corny individual. Like, imagine being scared of someone or have some animosity towards someone just because they got a different sexual preference to you or have a different skin color. If you guys have been on social media and have been seeing all the crazy shit that's been going on, you probably know about the Air India incident. Rest in peace to those who passed and prayers out to their families, of course. Like, I have seen news pages and random people on TikTok and Instagram make posts and videos about this tragic event, and when I look at some of the comments on these videos and posts, almost all of them are straight up racist. I could put some examples of some crazy comments on the screen, but out of respect, I'm just not gonna do it, bro. But if you literally go to any TikTok or IG reel about the Air India crash, you will 100% find a racist comment. Like, don't even get me started on the Indian hate, bro, because I feel like it's
Do not redeem. It's just fucked up, bro. But it's just fucked up, bro. For real, it's shit fucked up. But like when it catches me off guard, I laugh. I'm sorry, I laugh just a little bit, but it's fucked up, bro. Because one thing I've noticed is like most racists are damn near almost always religious. So they'll make racist jokes. They'll make homophobic jokes, they'll make sexist jokes, but God forbid someone crack a joke about God. Oh boy, God forbid. God forbid someone say a joke about J-Man. They up in arms. They up in arms, bro. They're fake Christians, by the way. You can't be racist, homophobic, sexist, and call yourself religious. You're fake. You're a fake religious.
A trend to just hate on Indians or just South Asians in general. Like, it's genuinely the weirdest shit. While scrolling the comment section of a news account on TikTok covering the Air India situation, I saw a comment that said they were able to track down someone's identity after they left a racist ass comment. This is because they had their name and face on their profile, and from here they ended up finding their socials, and they also notified the company that the dude worked for. Like, what can I say? This person is doing God's work. But for real though, hate against South Asians on social social media is completely normalized. Almost all of the racist comments I've seen have like tens of thousands of likes and are outnumbering the people commenting normal, non-racist things. Like, this shit is crazy as fuck. Growing up, because of the areas I've lived in, I've always been around South Asian people, and they are some of the most hardworking and kind people ever. And they got some good food as well, bro, for real. And I also gotta mention how fine brown girls are, bro. Like, shit. Yo, Sandy, my DMs are open if you're trying to collab. Maybe you can teach me how to play Valorant or some shit. In conclusion, just don't be racist, bro. And also, brown girls are fine as fuck.
If she can cook curry, you must eat her like a McFlurry.
Can't set spite with the high tech. That shit too pretty digest.
The next corny behavior I'ma talk about is when someone random follows you on Instagram, and once you follow them back, they unfollow you. Like,
Bruh, them girls, bruh, back in high school, bro, they be engagement farming. And I used to think they were cool as fuck, bruh. Like, the girls I went to school with, bro, they would, like, follow me. I'm like, alright, cool, yeah, like, now we're friends now. Right? No. You're not finna turn me into a fan. Once I found out that you followed me and unfollowed me, I quite legit block you. I don't even give a fuck if we talk every day. If I find out you unfollow me, I block you. Or those girls, or not even just girls, but anybody that you know, like socialize with, went to school with, you try to follow them and they don't even follow you back. Just to keep a low follower count. Like, nigga, are you serious? It's fucked up.
come on, bro, I'm not falling for the hezzy. The easiest way to tell that this will happen is if they got like a follower count that's over 1,000, but they follow like less than 100 people. This shit infuriates me, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, there was this one account, and I'ma put them on the spot, bro, I don't give a fuck. They followed me, and then unfollowed me as an attempt to try and get a follow back, and then a week later, they followed me again. And just for fun, I decided to follow them back after they followed me for the second time. And you already know what happened, bro. Like, after a day of waiting, they unfollowed me, bro. And the thing is, this page wasn't like a personal account. Like, it was one of those pages that do public interviews and shit like that, so I guess it wasn't that bad. But the people that be doing this corny ass follower method on their personal accounts, they're the worst, bro. Like, imagine going on a following streak and just waiting for motherfuckers to follow back and then unfollowing them shortly after. Like, bro, your aura isn't gonna increase because of your IG follower ratio. Like, this is true corny activities, bro. This honestly might be the corniest thing you could do on Instagram besides posting notes. And talking about posting notes, another corny thing people do is post on Instagram notes without any context at all. Just hear me out. Like, Instagram notes is fine if you're putting music, asking a question, or just saying anything that has value. But when people put some shit on their Instagram notes with no context at all, that should be pissing me off.
This girl that posts IG notes with no context every day on my shit, bro. I'm starting to think she's ran through, bro. Cause you know where you can see like what people like. And like, she be liking reels about like, when he fucked me with that big ass dick, or when I move on to his homeboy and he's sad, when I go to a frat party, whenever they're pouring shots down my mouth, and I'm like, shit that hot ass pussy down. Who came up with that, bro? I remember there was a video on the internet and some dude was like, girl, if you don't sit that hot ass pussy down. I think it was like an IG note or some shit like that, bro. But that's, bro, she's a pro fucker, bro. Take a guess what she does. She's in the military, bro. She's in the military, bro.
Bro, I remember this one time I saw someone say stop on their Instagram notes, and bro, but at the end of the day, the corniest thing will always be the people that do the unethical follower farm method. Like, nothing can beat that shit. And talking about beating that shit, last night I was beating my shit to some big booty.
Getting mad at friends. for long.
The next corny behavior I'm gonna analyze is getting mad at the homies for longer than a day. When you're with the homies, it's very common to have disagreements, especially when you're on the game or playing sports, and it is completely normal to have some temporary beef. But if the beef goes on for more than a couple of hours or a day at most, you might as well just chop off your meat at that point, bro, because getting mad at your homie for more than a day is some feminine
Whenever you really, why is Berlizzi throwing ass? Whenever you really think about it, bro, I've fought my friends before, fist fought. We were cool that later that same day. I've never really been mad at my friend or brother or whatnot for longer than a day. Now that I think about it.
ass behavior. When it comes to resolving beef with the homies, it's either you get pissed at them for a little bit and then forget about it, and depending on the severity of the beef, you might have to run the ones, and after that, just dap each other up and squash the beef. But dragging the beef out for no reason on some petty shit, that is unacceptable, bro. And if it gets to a point where someone leaves the group chat, bro, that is the pinnacle of corny behavior. And it's even worse if the homie you were beefing with asks to join the group chat again after voluntarily leaving it in the first place. Like, come on, just don't do this, bro. Especially if the beef is over the game, like it's never that deep. Obviously, there's some cases where there's real genuine beef, but in most cases, just don't drag out beef with the homies. It's just not worth it. It's a waste of time, and it's a very corny thing to do. Staying on the topic of being with the homies, another corny ass thing that some guys do is switch up when females are in the vicinity. Like, this could be at a party, on a Discord call, or even just at school.
Until I got out of high school, I really didn't notice how common it was for like guys you're hanging around to switch up whenever females came around. I'm being so dead right now, bro. Now you think about it, anytime you around a group of females, niggas always try to joke, bro. Pulling jokes out their arsenal they never would have said. Like, nigga, how'd you come up with that? Like, you've been have you ever had a nigga say a joke to you and you're wondering like, yo, this joke that you just said to me was so good, there's no way you came up with that shit on the fly. You were practicing to stab my back like Caesar, bro. You were holding on to that shit. Are you serious? I got hit with one before, bro. I forgot what it was. But I remember I was just stunned because it was so good. It was so good of a roast, bro. I think they pulled up a picture. Yeah, they pulled up a picture of that one black girl from Jimmy Neutron, bro. Let me see if I can go find her real quick. Hold on. Nigga said I look like her, bro. From Jimmy Neutron, bro. No funny shit. And it left me stunned because why would you do me like that? How do you think, nigga, who thinks of Jimmy Neutron on the fly, bro? You hate me that much? Are you serious? Nah, bro. That's a different kind of hate, bro. If we being real.
Always that one guy that switches up their whole personality and mannerisms when girls are around. When one of the homies switches up, they do either one of these two things. They start to act all nonchalant and shit, making their voice deeper and raspier, or they decide just to start beating the fuck out of you for no reason. Like bro would turn into Prime Mike Tyson or Sean O'Malley. The second option is definitely worse because it's like the most immature shit ever. Like if you are over the age of 16 and start wrestling or grappling one of the homies to get the attention of the huzz, you gotta wrap that shit up, bro. They do not think that shit is tough. Circling back to the corny behaviors of being a racist, sexist, or homophobic, I feel like I gotta talk about the sexist part.
Yeah, I got my chains on fucking your bitch. I can start ice my hair, my ends, my wrist. My shoes don't know how to miss. Niggas start down that gang and I bet he want. I got the meds pouring up shit. I got some codeine under my piss. She giving me hair, yeah. We made a mess. So I just kept on spitting. I saw her once, yeah. She ready to go. She didn't even try to listen. Oh shit, bro. The story Lonely, bro, is going to be top 5 of all time one day, bro. That nigga does not miss, bro.
Since it's Men's Mental Health Month, I've seen a couple comments and tweets about it that are just weird as fuck. Like, look at this.
Yeah, bro. that's one topic that goes severely under talked about. Is femme cells can exist too. Women refuse to acknowledge their bad behavior because it's all men made us, patriarchy. Da, 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 da. No. All right. I got a question for you. If my goal was to end racism, right? I'm a civil rights activist. I want to end racism. Why would I go about talking shit about other races all day in order to get them to join my side? That makes sense to you? White people, you fucking suck. White people, you suck, dude. Don't be racist, though. But y'all suck. Y'all don't deserve to live. Y'all's problems don't matter, bro. Y'all suck. Indian people, you can shut the fuck up, too. Mexican people, you can be quiet. But don't be racist, though. You see how that doesn't make sense? So what in your right mind, in order to bring more attention to women's awareness on certain topics and shit, is to be like, men's mental health don't matter. Yeah, y'all did it. Who set that system up? Ain't my fault. We ain't your therapist. We ain't da-da-da-da. We ain't this. We ain't that. We ain't that. We don't care. I don't care about men. I hate men. And then expect them to care, help about your problems? Same person that just said they weren't your therapist, by the way, is asking you to be their bodyguard out in public if something happens to them. I'm getting a call. Forgot what I was saying, but let's continue.
When you look at this tweet, the word men is mentioned 7 times, which reminds me of those girls on social media and in real life that always complain about men, and they keep on saying the word men in a negative way. They be talking like, oh, men, am I right? Men ain't shit. And after saying some stuff like this, they end up linking back with their toxic ex or getting cracked by a, you guessed it, a men. I mean man. These are the same type of girls that always talk about how it's impossible to find a good man nowadays and that all men are pigs.
Bro, you want to know something? A truth? I'm about to say a truth that's going to hurt a lot of feelings. But I feel like it needs to be said. We live in a society where everybody thinks they're somebody. And by that, I mean people that aren't deserving of certain things think they deserve certain things like other people. Check it out. Why are you getting fucked, partying, wearing close to nothing, texting all these dudes, being around all these dudes, going out, getting drunk, low pH balance, no job, nothing going for yourself? Think you deserve anything close to a high value man? High value men don't exist. A good man. Why do you think you deserve a man who makes decent money at a job, has his life together? It should only be focused on you. Yet you do all those things I just said. Why, like, they've been trying to normalize shit that should not be normalized. Dude, if you don't want to date a girl with a high body count, bro, you don't got to. If you don't want to date a girl that wears revealing clothing, you don't have to, bro. Don't let them guilt trip you into doing that shit. That's so weird. Now they just want to be like hoes without consequences. They just want to fuck whoever, fuck around, and then settle down, bro. That's so weird.
But when you see their dating history and see what their previous boyfriends were like, it's like, bro, if you're constantly going after guys that look like this, and this, what are you doing? This is like saying that McDonald's is the
And then, like, bro, a girl who tells you about her past and she's overly freaked out, like threesomes, trains, fucking, what else? like orgies, bro, high body count, says she did this, basically a porn star, bro. And she don't want to do it for you. Now, I'm not saying you're entitled, but I would be fucking furious if I got with a girl knowing she did all that and won't even do half of it for me. Always tired, never wants to. No, bro. No, that's grounds for termination of the relationship, bro.
First fast food chain, but you keep ordering filet-o-fish every time you go. The fact that there are women out there that think like this honestly boggles my mind, jiggles my marbles, twists and turning the hairs inside of my ass. Not only is it Men's Mental Health Month, but it is also Pride Month, which means I need to cover the corny behavior of being homophobic. If we're being real, there's always a homophobic person in every friend group. Like, that's just how it is. Like, whenever they see a gay couple walk by or see two dudes holding hands, the homophobic homie will be giving you the
Dude, I never understood homophobia. That's one thing. Racism and homophobia I never understood, bro. How can you... There has not been a single day where two gay ass niggas or two lesbians fucked up whatever I was doing. Never. There is what? I would even go as far as to say caring about two gay niggas is probably gay. That's me though. That's me though. I never care what other gay niggas are doing. Ever. It literally has nothing to do with me. At all. Same thing with racism, bro. Like racists who go out looking for a problem or like messing up other people's communities and doing all this other shit. Like, bro, what is compelling you to do this? Never have I ever. Like I had gay managers, gay bosses. Never, bro. Like, do I care about? Oh my gosh, he like boys. I don't like him no more. Why would I give a fuck? Why do I give a fuck? What would be the difference between a dude liking a girl? Alright, on this question, for homophobics, bro, I always wondered, what is the difference between him liking a boy and a girl? What if, in that moment, a girl would switch with the guy they were kissing? What... How does that affect your day any differently, bro? I don't know, bro. They're just weird. Anyways, that's me. Leave a like, subscribe, check out the playlist section. I love y'all. Peace.